everybody. This is gonna be more of a post audio commentary type thing that I usually do while I just play a game in the background because I can't be asked to actually record on the spot because I suck at it. Um, Plus we were also watching a movie and I didn't want to record all that, so whatever. Um, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd record a little bit of a video just talking about just how I've been doing because I know um, I have been sick the past 5 days. Today's day 5 of being sick, so I'm just making sure that everyone knows that, yeah, hey, I'm okay. Um, just basically a uh, bunch of stuff going on, and I'm doing all right. It's just been very stressful dealing with the sickness and making sure that I am okay in comparison to everything else going on. Um, but yeah, it's just been very much just trying to focus on not letting things get out of hand when it comes to um, when it comes to certain aspects of everything, I guess. Um, I thought I must well talk about it a little bit. Everyone in my house seems to be kind of sick in a way, so I've just been trying to deal with that. Um, yeah, it's just been very much a mixed bag when it comes to things that have been going on. And it's just been a whole mess of different things that I've been trying to just worry about as I go. Not really trying to focus on it being too much of a problem before it obviously um, gets too bad. I've been basically just focusing on making sure that I'm staying safe and quarantined away from my family. Unfortunately, my mom did also get sick, so I'm assuming it's most likely from the same place I got it, and ended up not necessarily bringing it home, but like something happened and stuff like that. So yeah, unfortunately, it's just that's how it happens sometimes, you know. So yeah, I've just been trying to take it easy, and it's been difficult to say the least because of a whole bunch of different things. Um, but I've been trying my best to do what I can, stay safe, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, it's just been a lot of, again, just stressing out and being um, very much just worried about things. So yeah, I've been worried about making sure that I'm okay, my mom's okay, um, stuff like that. So honestly, the hardest part has just been trying to make sure that my mom stays as healthy as possible because she's the one who needs to get me places until I can um, get my own license and stuff. But doing the best I can, you know. It's been stressful to say the least. Um, to say it hasn't been would be an understatement. Would be lying to you. Um, it really has been stressful. I've been trying to do my best to not let it bug me too hard. But unfortunately, it has been bugging me pretty hard. Um, but again, I'm trying not to let it be too much of a thing that's bugging me. It's just again just been mainly more nerves than anything. Other than that, I've been good. Just again, nerves and stuff like that have been bugging me, but other than that, I'm doing great. It's just I'm very concerned for everyone's well-being, and it's very much just a situation where I want to make sure everyone in my home is okay, you know? And I just want to make sure that no one's getting hurt or sick or anything of that nature. So that's what I've been focusing on. But yeah, I'm hoping that sooner rather than later, I'll be able to get back to work and continue making content like I have been for you guys and doing that without much of a problem. And because honestly, the hardest part has just been trying to come up with ideas for content while I'm sick, without necessarily forcing it out and stuff like that. That's kind of why I'm just doing Splatoon 3 Salmon Run and then just playing out of the game in the background when I talk. Because I'm just trying to take it easy, like I said. So, um, but honestly, the hardest part has just been trying to take it easy. Um, because of just in general the stress of being sick with the virus in general has been quite terrifying, especially with both mom and I being higher risk than the average person. Um, but yeah, I always try my best to um, do what I can when it comes to um, do my best when it comes to anything involving my sicknesses, whether it be this or anything for that matter. I always try to take it easy, try not to force too much out of myself, and just sort of do what I can. Because honestly, the hardest part out of any sickness for me is just is forcing myself to do too much. Thankfully, again, like I said, been doing a good part of not doing too much. Um, Thankfully, been trying to work on getting in talks to a therapist because that's something I've desperately needed for a while now. My doctor's been very unhelpful, but hopefully I get therapy sooner rather than later. Um, but alas, I do my best wherever I can to get whatever I can. But yeah, the hardest part of just doing what I do as a hobby is just having the scenarios that I'm in constantly being with work or anything outside in general is the risk of getting sick like this. The hardest part is just making sure that I don't force myself to go to work when I'm not allowed to, or risk my job for the sake of getting paid do this as a career. Because don't get me wrong, I want to do this as a career, but I will always say this: my actual IRL job will come first. It's just the whole thing of like, hey, I want this to be my career, but I don't want this to be the way I get there. You know. So the main hope right now is to get the computer fixed, so that way the when the computer is fixed, I can record and have the model and stuff working at the same time, so that way I can stream again, do some fun content on stream that is stream exclusive, and maybe some LPs that are stream exclusive, because I know there are some streams that I want to do, or some LPs I want to do that are going to be stream exclusive. As well as I want to do streams of me doing certain like events in games, like Lightfall. I'd love to do a stream on Lightfall and then have somebody edit down to be this huge thing. It'd be really cool. But it's just obviously wait for the time to be where I can do that, you know? But I digress. I am going off track. Um, there's a lot I want to do when it comes to content, whether that be content based on a certain game that I'm doing and have it be stream based, or content on a certain game and having it be based entirely around something similar to what Doug does, where it's like stream takes part in doing a huge challenge, something like that, or whatever. I want to make sure that you guys are involved, because I want to get everyone involved when it comes to anything I do, because it's always fun to have people involved. But yeah, I will say this: I plan on doing a lot more content when it comes to specific games, along the lines of like longer form games like Vegas, for example. I want to do more content on Vegas, and I don't get me wrong, I want to do more content like that on longer LPs, but it's a lot harder with longer LPs because the LPs can get so long that um I kind of lose myself in them. Um, Especially since they can be very, very hard to do with how much with how much they tend to last. It's kind of the reason why I'm not doing Cyberpunk. I'm experiencing Cyberpunk on my own time. Same with Witcher 3. As well as both those games are very adult. Whereas in Vegas, Vegas has adult moments, but at least with those, I can kind of get away with like with those games, I can kind of get away with it. It's a lot more cartoony. While if I straight up show some Cyberpunk adult stuff, it can be kind of hard to do, you know. Um, but alas, I must digress. I am one to more or less focus on I want to more focus on things in the here and now than I am in the future. The main thing I will say when it comes to content currently is going to be that I am going to be focusing wholeheartedly on doing content for myself rather than for the sake of getting views, just doing it for the sake of having fun. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna take suggestions or anything like that. I will gladly take suggestions whenever you guys want me to play a certain game, but when it comes to certain aspects and certain games, I might say no, I might say yes, but I do plan on wanting to do a lot more games in general. Like I said, there's plenty of ideas that I have of series that are very much going to be exclusive to streams, or very much exclusive to like other forms of content. Like I want to do a series that is like I say exclusive to streams, that will either get edited down in a format that is watchable on YouTube, or something that's more in tune with my style of content. Like I guess I want to do a Lightfall thing. I think along the lines of like T-Slape, if you watch My Name is Bife's content at all. I was going along the lines of that, where it's just a bunch of funny moments from the campaign wound up into a either a compilation or just a big edit of everything that happened. Especially with Lightfall being this huge event, as well as me wanting to do it on Legendary and all that. I want to experience it for what it is, you know. But yeah, I have not really much else to say. It's just like I'm excited for a lot of content, like Lightfall. I want to do really badly. I'm excited for season 2 of Modern Warfare 2, although it was delayed. I'm still excited for it. Um, I'm excited for what other piece of content am I excited for? I'm excited for um, I'm trying to think of everything I'm excited for. I'm excited to finally do Sonic Frontiers. I'm excited to do Elden Ring, since again that's a game I want to do on stream. I think it'd be a lot funnier to do a game that I suck at on stream rather than to try and do it on video and have it take forever. Because I do it on stream and you guys sort of help me and also make fun of me, I think it'll make for much better content in the long run than it would if I were just to if I were to just do it the way I have always been doing it. Which isn't to say I won't. But it's definitely gonna be a lot easier when it's um edited down and stuff like that. But I don't know. Who knows? It might be time to get a proper editor. Maybe take Kaiju Paws or my who is my friend that I do the Fox Tank content with, or Kai, whatever. That's what I usually call them. Not really, but you know what I mean. You know who I'm referring to. But it might be time that I have them do some editing work for me in terms of like stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want to force them into doing stuff with my ridiculous schedule, because I won't deny that I am quite the workaholic when it comes to everything that I do. Because I do obviously I do daily content and I do a lot of it. I don't want to try and force somebody who doesn't necessarily do daily content to do daily content. But you get the idea. Maybe I'll hire someone to help me out with the workload in a series or something. Either way, it's just going to be a very interesting time in terms of content, because again, there's so much I want to do that I just don't know how to do it. I don't know, people who probably will do it better or do it worse than me or whichever. Either way, um, let me know if there's anything again you guys want to watch see specifically from me, um, in terms of content, whether it be a specific game or a specific type of content or anything along those lines. Because again, I'm willing to do whatever content as long as it is doable and within reason, of course. I'm not one to want to again force myself to do content on a game that I may not like. That's how I was for Fortnite for a while. Now look at me. I'm doing Fortnite. I'm actually playing Fortnite and having fun. I mean, again, hopefully sooner rather than later, I will be doing content that is more suitable to what I want to do. As well as I want to do content that is more interesting and more like story driven, not necessarily in the sake of the game itself, but in terms of the video style. Like I want to do, if you ever, I recommend if you want to watch a video that of the style I want to try and nail, it is um one the video that Riley Reloaded in all the dungeons. I'd love to do a video like that where it's just stupid fun for the sake of just it is. I can see that being incredibly interesting and different as opposed to what I normally do, which is just, hey, sit through the dungeon and watch me suffer the entire time. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying again the whole new year of content because there's a lot going on when it comes to all the content I'm making. Um, so here is hoping that I can do something right because I don't know if I do anything right nowadays. Um, but yeah. There's still a little bit more video to go, and I really don't have much else to talk about other than the fact that I am just excited to see where this is going to be going with content. And I'm excited to see what's next in store for us as a community and us as a overall channel, because this channel isn't necessarily mine, it's just sort of a community I built up that supports everything I do and stuff like that. But let me know if you're willing, again, like I said, if you're willing to watch anything else that's different, whether it be a stream based around a certain game or a stream based around a specific topic or a story or whatever. Um, and as well as let me if you want to see more story-based content, because I do want to do more story-based content. It's just very hard to do story-based content when you don't have much stories that don't get you in trouble with work or etc. So yeah, that being said, again, hopefully you guys have been enjoying everything. I hope to sooner rather than later have more content up on COD, because obviously I've been working on Platinum for all the weapons, as well as a video on a specific blueprint that this came out, as well as thoughts on DMZ and them resetting it next season, stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying. If you did, be sure to like if you want to see more from me. Be sure to subscribe, quick about some videos, and yeah, I'll let the rest of this gameplay kind of roll out, because I think this last little bit should be a Kohozuna wave or a Kohozuna game. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for I think probably some Modern Warfare 2 or something. I don't know.